Well, it's time for us to move on just like J-Lo and Bobby and Toby because Madison Square Garden was so excited. The place was rocking, ready for Game 5 against the Hawks and the Knicks. And, didn't really work out the way that Knicks had planned it to because Trae Young did whatever he wanted all game long, and the Knicks looked absolutely hapless against the Hawks and ended up losing the series. What did you think about this series, quickly?
I think I want to introduce the world that don't already know to what it means to be a 4-level scorer. Those are players that shoot the ball from 30 and actually make it. That's Trae Young, Steph Curry, and Dame Lillard. Those three in particular. And what ends up happening, Jacoby, it elongates your defense. Like normally, when you watch playoff games, unless it's one of those three guys, people ain't shooting off the dribble like that to ice games. You're not seeing that normally. And so what ends up happening, now Trae Young has put himself in position, if the Sixers don't have a healthy Joel Embiid, they're not beating the Hawks. And I mean, like, not Joel playing 3 games or not Joel being hobbled. They're gonna need Joel for all 7 games the way he played this year if they're gonna beat this Hawks team because they have size and physicality up front.
And one of the stories of this series that we have to recognize is the play of Julius Randle. He was magnificent all season long. He was a tough shot maker. He was a bully ball player. He was the heart and soul of this Knicks team, and he just was not performing in this series the way he performed all season long, and that hurt them. And when you look at the numbers right in front of your face, it's field goal percentage. Effective field goal percentage really jumps out to me. I mean, that's just too much of a drop. You can't have your best player effective field goal percentage be 36% and expect to win a series. And you know what?
Agreed.
That's what's got me. You know I was on the Knicks bandwagon. You know I was on the Knicks bandwagon, right? But you know what die easy fan means? I'm off the Knicks. I'm off the Knicks. I'm gone. Yeah, Nets. Let's go, Brooklyn.
Hey, dog, no.
Look at me and Jay-Z. Look at me and Hov on the bandwagon. I'm a Nets fan now. Knicks, I'm done with you. I'm moving on to the Nets.
You and de Blasio, I don't know what I'm going to do. But shout to Reg DeLange because since Atlanta won, I hear that bounce music. I like what you did there. This show is the industry tastemaker's favorite. I'm just saying.
Well, the Hawks have moved on, and they actually have a second-round matchup with the Sixers because it was the Sixers against the Wizards in Game 5, closeout game for the Sixers without Joel Embiid, and they got it done. Simmons played well, Curry played well, Tobias got some buckets. Jalen, quickly about this game, and then what do you see between the Hawks and the Sixers?
The one thing I see is the Curry family and the Rivers family are the modern-day Wu-Tang. My seed marry his seed, go with his seed. That's how they keep the Curry money all up in the family, baby, along with the Rivers. And I saw him get 30, and I saw Tobias, and I saw them not be pressed. But they will be in the next round if Embiid is hobbled and Simmons can't make free throws. They took care of business like they should as a #1 seed. They had an opportunity, in my opinion, to elevate easier and get to the conference finals. If Embiid isn't healthy, that is going to be an impediment.
It is, and when you look at the Hawks team, that Embiid's health is really going to swing this series. But you look at the Hawks team, very quietly, DeAndre Hunter, we all know what he can do on defense, but now he's making shots on offense. They've got so many players that can score on this Hawks team. It's going to be a tough matchup, especially without Joel Embiid, because everyone talks about Trae Young, but Collins was hitting threes. Werder is hitting threes. Hunter's getting jump shots wherever he wants. And Clint Capela's been playing well all long. And of course, Bogey Bogdanovic, who's been my guy for like 3 years now that everyone's catching up to. This is going to be a tight series, and I'm also going to say tight series even with Joel Embiid because I don't think he'll be at 100%. He's got a slight tear in his meniscus. I mean, I don't know if does slight tear mean like kind of pregnant? Like I'm very concerned about Joel Embiid's health. Do you think he'll be available for Game 1?
I like what you did there. Here's the thing, though. Slight tear just tells me the reason why I don't bet on professional sports because that means doesn't sound like winning the East. That's what that sounds like. It doesn't sound like winning the championship when your best player who's had to deal with a history of injury, who the last 2 years was forced to miss a playoff game, this year was also forced to miss the playoff game and going into a tough second-round series with a torn meniscus. That isn't necessarily something that you put stock in if you're a Philadelphia 76er better.